Alright, so we're recording again. I don't know what happened. Good. So what day are we on?
We're on day 11.
Uh-huh. And what did we do yesterday?
Okay, this is what we did. So when we started this trip out, we didn't think we were going to go any further than... What we were talking about?
We weren't going to go any further than Flagstaff.
Flagstaff, that's what it was. Any further than Flagstaff, Arizona. However, when we got out here, it was like, well, you know what? We need to make sure that we go from Florida to California. So we pushed it yesterday, pretty hard actually. And we set up a site, checked in a site here in Kingman, Arizona, at a KOA, and then offloaded some of the gear, mostly Bertha.
Yep.
And then we pushed out to Needles, California.
Because we were only 60 miles away.
It would have
been a shame just to say, well, we just, we didn't go to California and it was 60 miles away.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what we did? So we rode down Route 66 because they actually have the original Route 66 roads in Needles, but it's like it's like a ghost town. A lot of it's abandoned. Yeah. I mean, but they still have like the signs, like the neon signs. Of course, they weren't on because it was middle of the day. But we go, and what did we get?
Alcohol. We got these little nips.
We haven't.
we wanted to do a little celebration. We haven't been drinking, anything really since.
We had a wine cooler
one night, and that was it.
That was it. Yeah, we haven't had any.
So we wanted to celebrate the furthest point that we were going to travel on this road trip, and it was Needles, California. So we went from Florida to California and back for this road trip. We're sitting at over 2,700 miles right now, 2,710 if I recall correctly. Which means that for the 2015 and 2016 road trips, we have now exceeded the total miles, and we're only halfway through it.
Yeah.
So ultimately, this will be our second longest road trip that we've done.
I just thought it was funny that we just rode through Needles and said, "Oh, look, there's a liquor store and it's open." What else did we do yesterday? So we visited, we went to Winslow.
Yes, and stood on the corner of Winslow, Arizona. Then we listened to the Eagles last night.
We did. And then we went through Williams.
Yep.
Didn't really stop.
No.
Just took some video.
Williams was busy because, as you know, it's Memorial Day weekend, and everybody is at the Grand Canyon. Now, if you recall on our 2013 road trip, we stopped at Williams, stayed at a bed and breakfast, rode the train to the southern rim of the Grand Canyon. It was phenomenal. Which
was awesome. If anyone wants to visit the Grand Canyon, that's the way to do it.
Yep.
Because it was very relaxing.
And the train is an old steamer, and
they pretend to rob you.
They pretend to rob you, the old cowboys and the horses and everything, and of course you tip them and stuff, and that's their booty that they take from their people.
Exactly.
So that was pretty cool. So that's what we did yesterday. We laid down 400 miles, over 400 miles, or no, it was 400 miles yesterday, and
400 miles.
400 miles. And probably the exhausting part is we actually had to go through part of the Mojave Desert to get to Needles.
So hot.
And even though it's May, and believe it or not, until we got here, we were basically wearing leather and some sort of thermal protection up until this point. And
we had to use our cooling towels yesterday.
Yeah, we had to use our cooling towel, obviously, because it's the Mojave Desert. It doesn't matter.
I think I know what a piece of food feels like in the microwave now, when it's being heated from within and you feel like you're just baking. I think that's what I felt like yesterday.
And I have to give a plug.
What? About?
The Love Jugs.
Oh, Love Jugs. Kept our bikes cool.
Yep. My old temperature only got up to 240 in the Mojave Desert. As we stopped on the side of the road and still had the bike running because we had to make some adjustments and stuff. And just before we jumped back on the road, they've been sitting there for about 5 minutes. So we had been cooking along at 70, 80 miles an hour in the Mojave Desert.
Yeah.
And excuse me, and had to stop alongside the road to do it. I think I had to change out my battery on the GoPro, and
you're getting close to 5 minutes.
I know. And oil temperature come up to 240. So kudos to Love Jugs. I didn't have my temperature readings on my heads or anything of that sort, but the oil temperature was 240. And previously, before the Love Jugs, if I went into city traffic for any more than 10 minutes, the oil could easily get up to like 260.
Your plugs are way longer than my plugs. Just so
anyway.
So,
I'm gonna throw my hate out here too. So hold on, I'm almost done.
Well, you gotta.
The reason that Harley Davidsons run hotter now, as well as any vehicle, is because of the stinking EPA. If you tree huggers would calm down a bit and not force the manufacturers to run their engines hotter because of the emissions and the catalytic converters and the lean fuels and stuff. Get off your tree hugging.
I was floored at how much we paid for gas in California.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. It was $4 and something cent per gallon.
So we're here in Arizona, which is $2.80 for premium. We run premium in the bikes,
paid like
right?
$4.14.
$4.14 a gallon in California. I'm sorry, anyone who's from California, I really feel sorry for you. And please leave all your politics, your ideals, your fruits, nuts, and flakes aspects.
We've met people from California that we like, so they can't call them all fruits, nuts, and flakes.
Fair
They're
enough.
Not all.
Fair enough. But whatever is in that...
Sometimes you get a prize inside.
Whatever is in...
cereal, you get a prize inside.
Sometimes you get a prize.
That was Doug Keener. We met him. He was a prize inside.
His surprise inside. So, anyway, Anyway, I certainly don't want the rest of the United States looking like or even...
We're at 5 minutes.
Okay, like California, so please keep it out there.
All right.
I'd like to build a wall there. That would be really nice.
Oh my gosh. Whatever.
I'm done.
All right, so we gotta go. Bye.